Okay, Mark, good morning. How you doing? I hope you're fine. So, first step, you log in into your Zoom. So you have your Zoom account. You are logged in. And the first thing you have to do before you even schedule the meeting is you go to your profile. So here is my profile, as you see right here. This is my profile here. So I will go to my profile settings. Let me go to settings. So this is my profile settings. There's my profile, blah 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 blah. So what you do in settings, you go to meetings. So when you are on your settings, first, that's the first thing before you even schedule. Don't click schedule a meeting here if you've not set everything up. And then go to in meeting advanced. When you go down to in meeting advanced, now you will see all the features. Like if you want question and answers in a meeting, you can activate question and answers, everything there. Breakout rooms, room support, manual caption, automated caption in case you have people who can't hear, people who are deaf or hard of hearing. You can automatically caption in the following languages. You have a lot of languages right here, but for us, you see, this is the translated captions if also you want the captions to be translated into those languages. But we are looking for, then you can also have the transcript. For us, we're looking for language interpretation. So the first thing to do is to activate it. Activate the language interpretation, and you enable it by default. You enable it by default. But this will only work when you schedule a meeting. So when you schedule a meeting, it will work. You can also add the sign language, but if you have a meeting without sign language, it's okay. You can deactivate it. And that's it. Once everything is done, you have to, I think it's already saved. So once everything is done, go to schedule or schedule a meeting. So let me click here. So there's a way you can do it. You can do it on your Zoom profile right here, or you can also do it on the Zoom app right here. I'm using another recorder. It's called OBS. This is it, OBS. It helps me record Zoom, because if I use Zoom to record, you won't see all those functions. So you can also schedule a meeting right here on your Zoom dashboard. So you download the Zoom app, you sign in, ID, password. Once you are in, just go to schedule, or you can do it on the website. So let me close the website. There you go. I've closed the website. Now let me go to schedule it. So it's simple here. You don't have to go to the browser. So my meeting name is right here. Let me just go to the most important ones. It's the 1st of February 2026 from 10 a.m. Okay, so you give the name to the meeting, blah 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 blah, and then you go to add meeting agenda. I don't need that. I don't need all that. So you now go to more options. More options. Is it more options? You have to see conference interpreting somewhere. Now let's go back. Schedule a meeting. Right. And you go to settings, right? You see this one, Zoom settings. So you go to Zoom settings, and then leave it like that. It will generate automatically. Everything is there, passcode, everything. And then you go to language interpretation. The rest I'll leave it up to you. Language interpretation right here. So you see, language interpretation is activated. You put the interpreter's email and its language combination. You can also add them. You can also add sign language. So I leave it like that by default, but activated. I click on save. Save. My meeting is ready. So once your meeting is ready, language interpretation will only work in the scheduled meeting. So if you've not scheduled any meeting, it won't work like that. So let me click on it. The meeting is right here. Let me click on start. So Zoom will launch the meeting. So the meeting is starting. Okay, let me mute my mic and my video because I'm already using another recorder. So you see the dashboard. This is your dashboard here. Like I said, I have a special Zoom account. My Zoom account can take up to 500 people, although it's a pro. But for you, you have a pro account that takes only 100, because I'm using a third-party partner of Zoom and I have a discount. I pay $12 a month and you pay $16 a month, almost 17. But anyway, the dashboard is more or less similar. So you just click on more, and when you click on more, you should see interpretation. You see that right here, interpretation. So you click on the interpretation button, and then you start with add an interpreter. Okay, if he's in the list, if he's already in the list of participants. So here I'm the only participant. I put Stevie. So then I put the language combination, English to French, and then I click on start. When I click on start, everybody will see the interpretation. But because I'm the only participant, you see the interpretation dashboard. So I'm in a meeting, I'm my own interpreter, and then I can use my microphone and I can start interpreting, listening to my bookmate. But because I'm alone, that's what I see that. But if I have interpreters joining, I can deactivate my own and then I'll assign them as interpreters until the meeting is over. Yeah. Something else, if the meeting is recorded, you come here and you click on record. Now on recording, what I recommend you, I think by default it will record the main meeting. It will also record the interpreters. I guess this is in the settings, you have to check it out. But in any case, if I enable Smart AI Companion, okay, let me not put that. If I click on recording right here, don't record on a computer, you'll waste your time because the video has to convert into another file. It will take ages. Just click on record in the cloud.
Recording in progress.
There you go. So it's recording on the cloud. So you see, I've muted myself so you won't hear any sound. It's recording on the cloud. Interpretation is going on. Participants are in. Screen is being shared. Let me share my screen. Okay, let's just assume we are sharing a. Let's assume we are sharing a video. I activate the sound. Let's go check a video. So let me go to one of the videos. Oops, because of copyright, let me go and take my own video. I don't want any copyright strike. There you go. So let me just take a video of mine to avoid copyright. Let me take my own videos. Online job webinars. Okay, let me take this class with Antonio. No, not this one. Okay, let me just take a random one. Okay, let's see. I have this one. See this video.
Voilà. Donc ici, l'offre, c'est quoi? C'est à peine 74 mots. À peine.
So
74 mots. On vous demande de...
Video is being shared. Interpreters are interpreting. Blah 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 blah. Let's say interpreters are interpreting. But I will not activate my mic. Let me see if I can activate my mic. 1 2 1 2 1 2. I'm pretending to interpret. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay. There we go. I think it's enough. So let me stop that video here, and let me stop sharing the video. Alright, so I'm still on Zoom. The Zoom meeting is there, it's happening, blah blah blah. I'm recording, and then once the meeting is over, I just click on end the meetings. Okay, the meeting is ended. So automatically it will go to my cloud, and then it will come to my email, and they will tell me that your meeting is ready or something like that. Everything is there. But to be really sure, let me go to my account. Let me go to settings. and let me check on the recording. Yes, let me go to the recording. There you go. So it's on the recording that you have to determine whether they have to record interpretation. Internal meeting participants, external meeting participant, save the chat, closed caption, cloud recording, Zoom webinar, Zoom meetings. Yeah, everything is recorded. Record active speaker with shared screen. Record gallery view with shared screen. Record active speaker, gallery view, and shared screen separately. No, not really important. Record audio only files. Record the interpretation. You see? Record the interpretation. So you have to put it on the settings. If you don't click record the interpretation, the sign language will not be recorded. The language interpreter, the vocal one, will not be recorded. You see, you can also save chat messages from the meeting. So here, I think I did it already. You can also record the timestamp, everything. If you don't do that, the interpreter's videos will not be recorded. And once the interpreter videos are recorded, you see there was a pop-up here, which means that the meeting is ready. So we will play it. If you don't do that, it won't record the interpretation. You only record the main speaker, and your client will complain that why the interpretation is not recorded, because sometimes they need it for reporting and stuff. But you have to agree. There's copyright, there's right of an interpreter, there's a fee for that. It's an extra fee, remember. So my recording is ready, so I will just go to meetings. I think I will go to meetings, and then I will go to my recordings or previous meetings. There you go, it's here. Where is that? Previous meeting. We're in 2026. There you go. I think this is the one. No, this is if you want to launch the meeting, start the meeting. But let me go to recordings. So let me just go to recordings. Let's get there. Let's go to recordings. Where is that? Account management, yes. Recording and transcript management. No, I don't want to manage. I want to go to the recording. Anyway, it will come to my email. You don't worry. There we go. It's here. Yeah, it was 2 minutes. I think it's from today. Right? Yeah. 1st February. So what we do is, let's just click. Oh, okay. If I click, look at that. Once I click on it, then you can just come here, download. If you want to download, it will download the screensaver. You download the sound only. It will download the audio transcript. You see this? It will also download the language interpretation file for each language. Because I use English and French, it will download only the French one, because I was only on the French boot. I didn't change. If I change to the English boot, there will be another file for the English boot. How wonderful is that? So let me click on download everything. Okay, let me go to download everything. It's perfect. I'm telling you, it's perfect. So let me go to my downloads. Remember to save your file very well somewhere. So now let me play the video. And this is the recording of the meeting. Remember, my sound was muted, my microphone was muted. I started speaking when I shared the screen, right? Let me go to the share screen. I started playing a video. Let me play that video. And then you will hear me interpreting. That's the only moment I activated my sound. Okay, let's check the video. I hope it's working. Hey, what's going on? It should be working. Something happened during the sharing of the screen. Something happened. Okay, I understand. I don't see my screen sharing in Zoom, because I'm already using this recorder right here, which is called OBS, to screen record, so it's not possible. But anyway, now you know what to do. You know how to activate the interpretation. The interpretation can be activated only if your settings are right. So do your settings and then schedule the meeting. When you do your setting, activate the interpretation, enable it, go to schedule meeting, and schedule meeting include interpreting and the language. You can also put the emails of the interpreters and save. And then when you start the meeting, that's where you start manipulating the interpretation. Like I told you, the interpretation has been saved. It's saved, don't worry. It is saved because this is what Zoom told me. Interpretation is saved. It's a file of 163 kilobytes. So if you're not too sure, you can still download it. Okay, let me download it. So that is my interpretation file. In fact, the name, look at the name, recording interpret separate. So let's play it. So that's my interpretation file. Although the screen sharing video is not possible because I'm using another app, but at least you can hear me interpret. This is when I was interpreting. Interpretation was somewhere. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yes, my interpretation was right here near the end. 1 2 1 2 1 2. I'm pretending to interpret. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay. Yes, so I just pretended to interpret. That's what it was. Alright, I think you are good, you're okay, and I will also upload this video on my platform, especially on my channel, Conference Interpreting in Africa, for people to understand the new interpreting function on Zoom right now. But remember, if people are interested in my special Zoom account, it's not the general Zoom account, it's a special one. It's an affiliate marketing special one. Just let me know. I pay $12 instead of $17 because I heard you pay $16.99 every month, which is crazy. So make money with your interpreting skills and take care. Stevie Dainjara Tutolo from Gemini Multimedia Limited. Bye bye.